Ah, silence, peace, no more bloodshed. The glory is mine at last.
My emperor!
Philip, aren't you supposed to march the men home? Our business here is done.
No, my emperor. One of our spies came and brought me this. It's a letter.
Show me.
Wait, my emperor. There's more.
Is it not bad enough already?
Be right before the defeat of the 69th. Right here, where we stand. Collini sent 6 men to go elsewhere. We believe the letter shows us where.
Absolutely impossible. We watched them die here. Gather the Grand Army. We march to Haye Sainte next sunrise. We'll finish that bloody 69th Regiment, even if I have to use sticks and stones to do it. Glory will be mine.
My heart beats on. Why do we fight?
Guys, we've made it.
Hey, my name is Collini Martini, and if you're new around here, which you probably are, let me explain to you what we do in these types of videos. Me and my community, also known as the 69th Regiment, try to reach a super high number of waves on the Roblox game Guts and Blackpowder, in the very specific Siege mode, where you fight human bots instead of zombies. If you wish to join, there's a link in the comments. We also do old guard runs, game nights, and even record cinematics or videos. But enough about that. Let's look at last episode for a moment. Fort Winston.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
To say it was a bit of a disaster would be an understatement. I called it to my members in the Discord before, but I'll say it here again. Fort Winston was our curse. Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. In the first episode, I explained how perfect La Rotière was, the first map we tried, and how Tank, Gurk, and me could successfully win against the Austrian bots. At Fort Winston, we immediately lost all advantages we had as we plunged into this totally different map. Bot behavior wasn't favorable at all. The map itself kept deceiving us on where to hold our position, glitches kept occurring, and our goal of 40 waves ended up becoming only 24. A total defeat.
So this is it? This is supposed to be the place we're gonna get help at? Looks like no one's been here in years.
Who goes there?
Whoa there, sir. Calm down. Who are you?
The name's Jim. What are you lads supposed to do here?
We are what remains of the 69th Regiment. We have came from Fort Winston.
Oh yes, that's why. Forgive me. My memory isn't always the most reliable thing.
You don't seem to be from around here either.
I was a British Marine. I quickly retired due to a little accident.
I can't swim, damn you, Jim!
So, we can stay here then, huh?
Of course you can. Get yourself comfortable.
Soldiers of the Grand Army, my brave conquerors, do not be deceived. Even though you won a glorious victory just last week, the enemy is not yet defeated. A handful of survivors still yet lingers on to life. But we shall change that. You shall change that. Take up arms once again and march towards Haye Sainte. We will finish the last few survivors of the 69th. Officers, gather your regiments. March out at once. Know that glory will be yours if you seize it. Fear nothing, brave Frenchmen. My soldiers, I am with you. Show no mercy, give no quarter, kill anything in your path. Long live the Empire!
Stop that. Save the powder.
Now, we may have lost the battle, but not the war. Also, this is a good time to mention this is in fact a part 3 of a greater series. If you want to understand what happened before this world record attempt, I recommend you watch the other 2 videos first. Or not, I don't mind. We were still in this fight as our numbers have literally doubled since Fort Winston. We were already looking for the next map, and thanks to Tankman, who you should probably know by now, the choice came down to, drumroll please, yeah, it's Haye Sainte. Big surprise, I know. Now, the big advantage we had in Haye Sainte is that the bots walk in lines again. Yeah! This is something we haven't seen since La Routière. Also, yeah, I saw La Routière has bots using cannons now. We will revisit it in 2027. Haye Sainte is of course also an endless map. So the layout of this map is definitely known amongst our players. Soon, possible tactics started popping up, and Tank came up with the following: to hold the rooftops on Haye Sainte.
Anyway, that's how I got banned from the Royal Navy. You lads might want to say alert. It's the French.
Evening, gentlemen.
Hey there, gentlemen. Do we look French to you, son?
Colony, there you are. Took you long enough. Why are you making these poor lads wait, huh?
Jim, old friend, good to see you. Alright then, to business. We lost Fort Winston because we tried to match Napoleon's strength and power. So this time, we won't even try. I'm changing the tactic. We will be invisible, and yet, we will be everywhere. Like eagles snatching their prey and disappearing at a moment after. We march towards their roads and their encampments, and position ourselves there.
Like pirates.
The forest will be our fortress, the foliage our cover. And then, we strike.
An ambush.
I can show you the surrounding hills, so you may use it to your advantage. I'm with your lads in this fight.
Good, we're going to need it. We followed this tactic during a random game night, just trying out the map casually. And after getting back into the siege mode saddle, yeah, it went pretty damn good. We had no particular strict tactic or loadout or whatever, no organization, and we just started blasting. After trying this tactic multiple times during various game nights, we were feeling pretty confident. Hey, we could actually get past wave 24 with this. Great! The bots often walked into the middle area of the compound, where they would be surrounded by our forces. A line pulls up to our rear or our flank, we just move to the other side of the roof. There's even a safe spot where the bots can't reach us at all. But then, something happened. The bots somehow got smarter? You see, the bots kept flanking us, which was no issue as I pointed out before. We just switched sides. But here's the thing. In our later test runs of this challenge, using the roof tactic, there would also be lines on the other side. Combine that with the fact that the bots were now able to fire on our safe spots somehow, and we felt it was time to change our tactic.
Keep moving!
Halt! Something's wrong. Where are they?
Forward, 69th!
Ambush! Retreat!
The Frenchies flee the field! Victory is ours!
Well, lads, this is going to ruin my whole day.
Jim!
I'm not dying here as a weak man. I will not be remembered as the 69th.
The old man will be remembered. Galini, come here.
Wait, I surrender.
And what do we have here? Displaying your courage, I see.
Wait, sir, wait.
Alright, you may leave on one condition. You never return here. Now go.
Let me offer you this. I stay here. I stay to fight at your side.
Okay, let's see what you're made of, Frenchman. Our ambushes have been more than successful. Napoleon won't like this. It's only a matter of time before his Grand Armée reaches us. For the infantry, we're ready. It's the artillery I'm worried about.
Our biggest advantage is that Napoleon's men will be coming to us. If they have artillery, we lose that advantage.
Napoleon's artillery, that's the real enemy. He will blow this place to bits before you can even assemble your forces. You can ambush as many regiments as you want. Destroy as many camps as you wish. But without taking out the artillery, you're a dead man. There's a meeting. Napoleon's divisional officers meet at Fort Winston next week. I can take you there as prisoners, and yet you're real close to Napoleon's artillery officers.
So we are of birth, Frenchman.
A Trojan horse. The sheep will be inviting the wolves with open arms. I like your style, Philip.
Not exactly honorable, but I like it. Just get us close to the artillery officers and we'll see it done.
Guts and Blackpowder YouTuber Worried Pig, who you should definitely subscribe to, has recorded his own siege mode video on the Haye Sainte, and he reached, oh no, 40 waves? Now while this is very impressive on its own, Worried Pig and his team used grenades. No biggie, right? Well, you'd be right, except for the fact that grenades are glitched on the Haye Sainte siege. They will infinitely restock, making it super easy to clear out bots if you just stand there and throw grenades. I'm sorry, Worried Pig, but the 69th Regiment isn't going the glitched route. We would go for 40 waves the way God intended it. So, every time we had trainings for this world record attempt, we would check if nobody would use grenades.
To our bottle. No grenades!
Did I say trainings? Ah yes, trainings, of course! We practiced La Haye Sainte siege multiple times, to the point where this meme was made.
Calm down there, little private. We have enough La Haye Sainte siege trainings to last you your entire life. Cleany, get another siege training ready. The boy's hungry.
Forward! In these trainings, we used the new tactic of holding the attic and shooting the bots point-blank range with our blunderbuss. There were 3 sappers to keep repairing a single barricade at a time, and a glorious fifer to give us our much-desired reload boost. But then, disaster struck again. A random user within our community left a message with the following. Oh my god. 55 waves on La Haye, what is going on? He did mention the run was with quote-unquote random strangers he played with, so little to no coordination, making it more than possible for at least one person to have used grenades, thus making the run glitched. But my god, whatever cheat or glitch they may have used, 55 waves is insane. What are we supposed to do? Was this run already over before it even started?
Alt, name, function, and what are you doing here?
Wait a minute, I recognize you!
My name is Philip, officer of Napoleon, his right-hand man. Let me take these high-value prisoners to be interrogated by the divisional officers.
Alright, move along.
And that's why canister shot is the best ammo.
No, obviously grape shot is the best type of ammo, man. I love grapes.
Good day, Philip. What brings you here?
Gentlemen, I bring you these prisoners to you. You'll see they're of great use.
They killed the officers! Fire on them!
Move!
Fire! Fire! Get them!
Run! Run! Go now! I'll hold them off.
We gotta go! Go now! Is everyone okay?
You morons, I'm shot.
Napoleon, sir, you won't believe this. Our men have been ambushed. Even Philip's army has been destroyed. That's not all. The 69th has attacked Fort Winston. They say Philip was helping them.
Does the bad luck ever cease? Tell me! 2 days ago, I had the best artillery officers of all of the Empire within my grasp. Now I have 2 corpses in a casket. And not to mention the bloody traitor. I made a mistake putting him under my wing. It's gone on long enough. Ready my personal guard. I'll be joining the Grand Army at Haye Sainte to finish this myself.
I didn't hear no bell! Your boy came up with a crazy idea. We would go for 60 waves, but in order to achieve it, we must do something that was never done before in Guts and Blackpowder, like, ever. Something that would take patience, skill, but most of all, attendees. Gentlemen, I present to you deployments. It's quite simple. As you all know, we hole up in the attic and just kill the bots there. We do this with 20 of the same people until the wave counter hits 30. When wave 29 is about to end, plenty of bots should be highlighted in red and even be stuck outside, far away from our position, where they can't be killed unless someone moves out of the attic to get to them. When the bots turn red, everybody lands up in front of me, except for 1 sapper and a handful of officers. Especially WAP, a developer for our community, Mr. Bob, who you should know from the Blood and Iron video, and Alex were very eager to stay as long as they were needed. When everyone lined up, I will then ask them to leave the game manually, without me having to use the /kick command, because that locks them out of the server. Then, about 17 new people will join the game. Mind I say, fresh people that haven't done any fighting yet. Tank will lead all these people and make sure they're rallied beforehand. Not only does this give more people the chance to join this huge world record attempt, but it also fights brain rot happening to members, which is going to be inevitable considering we will try it 60 waves. I wasn't ready though for some of the issues we're about to face. Some people just didn't seem to understand the deployment system, and when trying to have a training using these deployments, the first deployment was full with over 20 people, but the second was... how do I say this? The second deployment was kinda empty. Never have we tried something so ambitious. A specific loadout, a tactic, and deployment system. I had to remind the 600 members every time about each of these aspects. The time for our world record attempt was coming closer and closer. I made announcements regarding it, community posts, even images to show our loadout, and with around 80 people wanting to join this event, it was time to try and write Guts and Blackpowder history once again. Fire!
He rests in peace now, with God.
Napoleon's army will be here tomorrow. He wants to negotiate before the battle. I'll talk to him tomorrow morning.
It is a thing known to you that you cannot win this conflict.
I believe the Austrians thought the same thing.
Ah, right. You fool yourself by thinking this is a noble ending. It is not. There is only surrender or total annihilation.
Whatever happens to us, it happens because we choose for it. Not you. Not your empire.
Think of your men. If we win, there'll be nothing left of you. You'll be wiped off the face of this earth.
If...
they're coming.
Our first attempt on this world record attempt went pretty well at the start. As I said before, we would go for 60 waves and we'd work with deployments. However, we quickly learned this wasn't too great. You see, there's a bot multiplier every 2-ish waves, so there should be more and more bots and regiments spawning in. Our sappers, Slungebow, Wop, and Sourmilk, who were doing absolutely amazing, just couldn't keep up with the bots hitting their barricades. Same goes for the gunners, who found themselves having to fire constantly. And finally, the barricades broke. We all died on our first attempt on wave 36, which I guess isn't that bad.
Slunge, get back!
If we can't, I'm dead.
Get ready!
We're losing too many men!
Oh,
We're losing too many men!
No! Jump out!
But changes had to be made. For example, no more deployments, but we'd also fully focus our fire on the staircase, and even perform volleys there. Also, our boy Tank would hold on the roof next to the attic, instead of in the attic, and he will warn us of incoming waves, but also shoot some lines, and throw tar bottles at them, and make sure his bottles are all used by the end of each wave. Then, when the bot's color red, he resets and will have a full amount of tar bottles for the next wave. This proved to be vital in our second attempt.
Sir, we have news from Haye Sainte. The old guard have been stumped by a bunch of Scots in an attic.
Impossible! Impossible, I tell you! There are 20 men in an attic! I am Emperor! I have the most powerful army in the world! They're just a bunch of lucky redcoats, damn it!
Guys, I don't know what to say, other than something happened in the second run. Something overcame the 69th. A wave of motivation and morale. Because not only did we surpass 40, reach 50, surpass it, reach wave 56, breaking the glitch records, but we also reached wave 60. After we cleared out the last bots of wave 60, I hit /toggle-Z and took these screenshots because, oh my god, 60 waves in total, are you out of your mind? This was all because of the sheer dedication of the players in the game. They made this possible. The total playtime ended up at around 4 hours, which is f***ing mental. And the best part? No grenades used. I gave everyone a special role to show that they helped out in this insane world record attempt. So yeah, 60 waves in total. We broke our La Rothiere record, we avenged Fort Winston, and we wrote Guts and Blackpowder history once again. I do want to thank you guys so much for watching this absolute juggernaut of a video. I hope you enjoyed. Once again, thank you guys so much for the support on my channel. And I also want to ask you, can you break our world record?
Protect the Emperor!
Present arms! Fire! Charge!
Walled city!
How did you do it? You've won nothing. Nothing, I tell you! This is only the beginning. Your little game here has caused more harm than good for both of us! They're coming, and you won't be able to stop them. Nobody will!
You've lost. Live knowing that you've been defeated